Welcome back, everyone. So today we will be integrating the API which we developed last time. So it will be basically adding a patch API for updating the uh, property details. So let's start here with that. Let me just open all the projects first. Okay, I'm connected. So I have the Python project up and running. Let's just start the Android project. So in this we will be, after integrating the API, we will call the API and see if the details are getting updated or not. Okay. Now, so we have our project up and running. One thing I will do is, instead of running here, I will run it to my physical device. I won't be able to showcase the project using physical device, but when needed, I will run the emulator and so it so that the system is not working too slow. Okay, let me just run the project. Anyhow, I can show you the screenshot of it whenever needed. Yeah. So while it's running, I will show what we have done last into our Android project. So we were so what we did was in the floating action button we added the go to property edit, and then from here what we did was we went into this screen basically with the property ID, and here we call the API, and we update our property details. Okay, that crash happened because I'm not into the same network as my this should work now. Okay. One escape 137. This should work now. I'm not sure why it's not. Okay. Let me. Okay. Mostly let's run it here only. Okay. So we came till here. We fetch key details if are available and then update our state. And also we added that property of taking the button name, button test basically, based on if property details we are creating or updating. Yeah. So while it runs, what we will be doing is, so we reach till here. When we click on it, we create a rental property. Okay. So let's update name basically. Instead of create rental property, we can so okay, now we have this. So before doing this one, we will see if we have the property keys or not. So how we will let's see if we don't have the okay, yeah, if we have the keys we directly get the property ID, otherwise we will create a random document ID. So this is nothing but just a call to our file store, normal collection, any collection we can give, is doesn't matter what we give, and then we create a document and then takes it unique ID. And after we come to here, these are all is okay. We check all the details. So checking details is basically is what we are doing is it's a var argument where we can give any number of arguments, and then we check, and if all are null, then if all are not null, then we call this method, otherwise we call this one. So we filter it by size with not null property, and if it's same as not null, then we call the same as the arguments, then we call the not null or on null, and based on that we update. If on null, we just show a dialog of some datas are missing, otherwise we call this method initiate to add property. What we can do is, anyway we will be having all this, so let's use the same method rather than creating a new one. What I will do is rename it initiate property case service. Okay. Current user ID, I don't think we need it. Oh no, we need it. Okay. Why we need it is, if you remember or if you have watched, otherwise I will tell why. In our API, we get the header user ID, and then we check if the going to be aggregate property is created by the same user or not. If not, then we throw that 401 user property, invalid user property update. So here we say only the user who created the property can aggregate. Please ask his respective blah blah blah. Okay, so now we can do is create our service first. Not this. Oh yeah. So form URL encoded. We need a patch API to the same endpoint, and suspend function take property. Now it returns the property which got updated. So what we can do is, and all the parameters will always be same, so no need to be writing all that again. Now we will be using the same create one, but just changing the name to update, and this goes to this as well, and same thing here. Update and update. Okay, so here what we will be doing is now here is one thing we can do is let's see what we get in our user details one. Okay, so we creating a neighbors and added a collector. Since the return type for book is the same, so we can utilize that property. So let's do that. So how to know if property is dot value not equal to null, else okay. So if it is not null, we simply call update property. If it is null, we call this. Yeah, and rest will be same. On success, we just go back. So let's see if it is working or not. It should work. There is no much logic to be added for this. Yeah, if it is not null, we update it. Okay. One thing as well we can do is have a look at our request part. These will be helpful to know working on request game. Okay, since it crashed, okay, why is not able to connect 192.168.137 5,000. Okay, let's check Postman. Is it able to call the APIs or not? Okay, let's not call this one, let's call this. Okay, this is this is working. Okay, let's try again. Fail to connect 168.1. And host no route to host. Okay. No, because the issue is okay. I have clicked the wrong one. Let's open it again. Like a lockback is not working. Okay. It should be a null type which got added. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. On a null object reference. So let's make it a nullable. So now, yeah, we have to make it nullable, otherwise it will be an issue currently, because as you remember, if you haven't, I will just show you why it's an issue currently. And the issue was with the patch API which we created yesterday, not yesterday, the last time in the last video for Python. We accidentally make the address as null, so we have to add that check. So now it will be so everywhere we will be calling this. Let's see. Location entity to map. This is done. We call this. Okay, user records. Okay, let's check now. So what happened in last video while we were testing our patch API, by mistake we made our address as null. So what we can do is just handle the null one, and if it is not present, we only show that part. Like you can skill select, owner can skill select the this skill selecting new address, and so since action JSON object, we can directly call that back again. Just go select okay. So last we did this. So we added our patch API into the Postman to Cascade uh, API, and mostly it was working properly. So let's see it should work in our Android project as well. So if this works, so then we will be moving forward with other Google basically. After this we can work on the renter who can render wish list. Yeah, that will be better to have it. Yeah, so since it's empty, so it's showing like this. I guess that is okay. So the property images as well became empty. This we can saw, and why is that? Okay. Past property details dot get keys dot property dot property images. Okay. Or property images. The length we can do is to 0. Yeah. Okay. Now if we go here, so currently the storage will not. Okay, no, I guess the storage should work now. I have disabled the app check token, Firebase app check for our storage, so that it can run from our emulator as well. Yes, it is disabled. Okay. So we have this. We click on edit. And let's add the address first. Let's add a Delhi. Cascade. Yeah, let's use this. Let's make number of bathrooms 2. I guess in one BHK 5 bathrooms are not required. Let's try to add an image. It should work. We get permission. We again click on it. That is something we need to check. Now I have one image. Let's use a random image for now. We call this okay. So that image is there. Let's change this one. Are you going yes? Is for anchor, yes. Let's keep all that as it is. Let's call update. Okay. Okay, fine. everything work as, yeah, we have the images now. Yes, everything is as we wanted it to be. Let's click on edit as well. Let's try to add one more image. So let's see if that logic works properly or not. So we have one Charmander. Let's add this person as well. We call the, so this is basically a logo that something is happening, and this is the progress. Not sure why I directly jumped to that. Okay. One thing we can do, we can check that. But let's check this first. Okay, we have booked. So how we were showing that logo is, I will show you. So this is a composable which I have created, which has its own view model basically. So what it does is, so we can select any number of image for this, and when we click on, like any time we select an image, we start the image picker, and whenever user selects an image, after that we, for each URI we update that into our storage reference. So here the storage reference will basically what we have passed into our property view model, which is, I will show you, yeah, which is this one, a property storage reference. And after adding, we basically we check if it is progress is less than equal to 0.0. We show that normal progress, like something is happening, and if it is not, if it becomes false. But if loading value is true, we keep on showing it. Okay. One thing I saw when we click on edit and when we upload it, it also do this one. Okay. One thing we can do is we get in our user details page basically. Oh, somewhere I saw we saw a loading text view. Same we can do it here as well. Yeah. There are few things still like this doesn't get updated. So one thing we can do is have a, I don't think having a flow will be a better approach, but let's see if we can update it since we are using our Python project. So it's basically a, how should I put it? Not real time. So every time we have to refresh it by some means. Okay. Okay, so we get this here. This is login is correct. Now if I see a wicket is available, Okay, login is coming here. We get apartment name, get two images. I can show you this as well. So here we can select multiple images as well, and both the images will be uploaded. So we don't know like if the same image was uploaded previously or not. So same image can be uploaded twice. Yeah. So as you can see, if you click on update, Instagram apartment, click link back. So now we have, okay, this is not good. So can be a white